Hello. Hi, Sunny. This is for your English language test competition thing. And I have 4 tongue twisters for you. They're pretty long.
What's your name?
The first one is Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Did Peter Piper pick a peck of pickled peppers? If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Did Peter Piper pick a peck of pickled peppers? If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of peppers Peter Piper picked? Here's the second one. Betty Botter has some butter, but she said this butter's bitter. If I baked this bitter butter, it would make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter, that would make my batter better. So she bought a bit of butter, better than her bitter butter, and she baked it in her batter, and the batter was not bitter. So 'twas better Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. Betty Botter had some butter, but she said, this butter's bitter. If I baked this bitter butter, it would make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter, that would make my batter better. So she bought a bit of better butter, better than her bitter butter, and she baked it in her batter, and the batter was not bitter. So 'twas better Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. Here's the third one. She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells. So if she sells shells on the seashore, I'm sure she sells seashore shells. She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells. So if she sells shells on the seashore, I'm sure she sells seashore shells. This is the last one. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck as much as he could, and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would, if a woodchuck could chuck wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? How much he would chuck wood as much as he could, and chuck as much as wood as a woodchuck would, if a woodchuck could chuck wood. That's it.
再见。再见。